Gracie so much. Hey Jiu Jitsu fans, it's Coach Roy. As promised, today is going to be a little bit more of a coaching day. It's time to try to get productive. We've been doing a lot of updates in regards to my health, my recovery from surgery, dying to get into some more technical things, and hopefully this will help. So this has kind of been a long-term goal anyways, so I hope you like today's breakdown of the huge IBJJF competition between Roger Gracie, one of my all-time favorites in Jiu Jitsu. Personally, I think one of the greatest of all time Jiu Jitsu practitioners. He embodies the Gracie philosophy, and there's so much we can learn from him, as well as his father, Master Gomez. But in this fight, Roger Gracie fights Buchecha, another really great jiu-jitsu practitioner, and I want to break down not the whole fight, but some of the particular aspects that we talk about a lot in the academy at Vanguard, and I hope this helps. So let's get after it. So when we look at this first piece, at the very beginning of the fight, we basically see them bowing onto the mats. They're fist bumping, a lot of good respect there. But now they're just kind of checking each other out. They're just kind of seeing what the other person's strategy is going to be. They're grip grappling right now. As you can see, they're locking up hands. This is very common, but don't take that for granted, because if you interlock your fingers and you're not strong, you could literally invert that wrist lock and actually get a submission. It's also a good distractor, but it's also a way to tie up that hand to prevent them from getting any kind of lapel grips, collar grips, or sleeve grips. It doesn't usually take very long for a Roger to clear that though and get a grip and get control on the person. Remember, in Jiu-Jitsu, connection is so important. Once you've got that grip is yours. Now you've got a material, you can pull the opponent in close, you can push them away. There's lots of control, and it sets you up for takedowns. It prevents your opponent from being able to do certain things to you. And so let's keep this going. Let's see. After they get this attempted takedown by Buchecha, Roger Gracie does a really good job of stuffing the head, controlling the head, sprawling, and stopping the takedown. If this particular competition did not have rules of going out of bounds, I think Buchecha would have taken him down eventually. So in the street fight, that's completely different than in competition. And in competition, these guys play the rules to their advantage, to the max. So they reset. Let's see what else happens here. So they're back in the center of the mats. They're again trying to get good grips. Buchecha goes for another second takedown. And now, here's what I find is interesting. They're pretty much at a neutral forehead, frontal lobe on frontal lobe. If this was a street fight, this would be really easy to use your front forehead to break your opponent's nose, to bust their lip, cause a lot of pain, distraction, and then swing down for a single or a double leg takedown. Fight would be to the ground. They're not allowed to do that so much in competition. So they've got to be really careful to use this pain to control each other's heads. But in just a minute, you're going to see Roger really move from a neutral position to an under the chin position and get the advantage to controlling Buchecha's posture. Let's see what happens. He's centered on the mats. So they're recentered on the mats. Things are starting to heat up here. Buchecha goes for the belt. They've got a 50-50 now on belt grips. But now look at Roger's head. He's going to get under his chin. He's already off to the side. Look at, there he goes. Under the chin of Buchecha, right on the chin and on the lips. That is super uncomfortable. Look at the posture difference now of Buchecha. He's almost standing up completely, getting underneath there, posturing him up. He's got a great belt grip, way better than Buchecha. Up, takes him down. Okay, this is where things get interesting. This is the beginning of the end. This is Roger Gracie's signature move. He has got Buchecha's leg stuck, and he is going to get in left side close guard, and he's going to start to control Buchecha's arm on the underside. Watch. Look at Roger Gracie's got Buchecha's left hand with Roger Gracie's right sleeve grip. Roger is going to do a really good job of controlling that grip, pulling that elbow out, and getting on top and taking his back. Let's watch. He's switching grips. Buchecha's trying to control that hand. He knows he's got to control that hand. It's not going to help. Look at that leg. That leg was stuck. Roger hip switches. He's still controlling the hand of Buchecha, and now he's controlling the leg. Let's watch what happens. Roger comes up, controls, gets the sweep. Look at that control. Takes the back. He has taken the back of Buchecha. It is all but over at this point. Buchecha knows it. There's a mind game going on. He knows he's at a disadvantage. He's up against one of the greatest Jiu Jitsu players of all time, Roger Gracie, who wins through the flat-out, tried-and-true principles of good Jiu Jitsu. Nothing flashy here. All leverage, balance, timing, and technique. This is a master class. Cross-collar lapel grip. This is epic. This is Jiu Jitsu 101 right here. There's 3 mounts that everybody wants in Jiu Jitsu. Top mount, chest to back mount, which is the back take, or crossbody mount. Roger Gracie gets back, chest to back mount, and slips over while Buchecha's trying to break his guard open. Big mistake. He leaves his neck completely vulnerable, and Roger Gracie completely capitalizes on it, slips the thumb in under the chin. This is a master class right here. Let's keep going. Look at that. Feeds the lapel. It's cross collar, back take. It is over. It is over. And now, this is why I love Roger Gracie so much. Grips, strategy, and the principles of Jiu Jitsu. Leverage, balance, timing, and technique. It's why I devoted 16 years to becoming a black belt in Jiu Jitsu, only to have my strength and my Jiu Jitsu taken away, temporarily, hopefully, because it's the same thing in life. Listen, it's the same thing in life. Something confronts you that puts you in an uncomfortable situation. You got to get the right posture. Distance management. Give yourself time to think, analyze, strategize, prepare. Don't let them take you down. Don't let the stress take you down and mount you. You can still overcome it, but you're going to be under pressure. And you're probably going to do things irrational. Say things, do things, react irrationally, which is going to have collateral damage. Take a deep breath. Blow it out slowly. Keep your mouth shut. Don't overreact. And start strategizing. And then don't forget your 4 statutes to winning a fight. Maximize leverage, maximize balance, maximize timing, and you better maximize your technique. Both of these guys, super high level black belt Jiu Jitsu practitioners. And Roger Gracie uses the fundamental Jiu Jitsu practices and beats his opponent. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to hope to do more of these. It went 18, 20 minutes long, but it's going to be worth every minute of it. I hope this helps. Professor Roy coming to you. Stay on the mats. Work hard. Don't let life tap you out. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.